I gotta go around. Your colleagues are gonna kill me. I gotta go.
Let me follow on Dr. O'Connor. Neither of you has seen the president today. Neither of you is treating the president. The question is, when will Dr. O'Connor come out? Because to just put out a statement and shield him from questions would be the least transparency of any White House in 50 years on a presidential illness.
Wow, I wholeheartedly disagree on your last statement. So we are doing this very differently that I would argue than the last administration. And I'm happy to have that conversation with you.
His heart, liver, and kidney function was normal or improving. Improving, does that mean that there were effects, and is it all normal? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, it's all normal right now. I would say he appeared to be a little dehydrated Friday. He was able to just drink and recover from that, and yeah, everything looks great.
Could we get the president's position here so that we can not play the game of telephone?
I don't think this is a game of telephone. You have Dr. Jha, who is a medical doctor himself, who runs our COVID-19 response. You're going to hear regularly to a statement from Dr. O'Connor. And so we are going to be as transparent as we are going to be transparent as we have been.
You have one of the reasons for having his physician up here answering these questions. The point is, you don't isolate when you've had a positive test. You isolate.
No, I actually don't. No, I actually.
No, clearly says.
Look, I see what you're trying to do, but it's not the case for everyone. What you're trying to get at, right, is just, it's a bit far-reaching. And the moment that he tested positive on an antigen, he took a PCR test, tested positive, and then he began to isolate. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. No, we're going to move on.
CDC guidance. That's all.
Yeah, he did. He followed CDC guidance, but the connection you're trying to make is a bit far-reaching. Go ahead, sir.
Where was he infected? I don't think we know. I certainly don't know if you have any thoughts on it.
Look, I don't think that matters, right? I think what matters is we prepared for this moment.
You said it doesn't matter where he got it, but how can it not matter where he got it if that is something that, of course, is involved in contact tracing? This administration has taken it very seriously. How can it not matter?
I think what I was trying to say is what's important now is that he has mild symptoms.
You were asked about your earlier statement that it didn't matter where he picked this up. Obviously, the most important thing is how the president is doing in the here and now, but will you let us know if you do figure out where the president did pick up this virus? I mean, it certainly does matter, at least for history.
Well, as you know, the president travels, right? He travels a lot.
For us, that there were no positive cases around the president in the last couple of days, or that he was not in close contact of anyone who was positive.
I think you've answered this, but feel free.
Yeah, I've already answered. No, I did. I answered it. I told you what our protocols are, and we have said. I told you what our protocols were, and as we have been committed since the last July, we disclose when the president or one of the positive, as we are doing today, and being very transparent about that.
We didn't hear from you that's a no.
That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that when there is a close contact to the president, we actually give that information out and we actually share.
And you said that he was feeling fine yesterday during his speech, but that he started to feel tired later on in the evening. I just want to clarify. Can you say exactly when he started feeling mild symptoms? I cannot say
exactly when that occurred. I could say that he told us this morning he had a runny nose. I cannot pinpoint the exact moment. And we were transparent. I got the letter from. We put out a statement as soon as.
Is there a plan in place to transfer power to Vice President Harris if the president's situation gets worse?
The president has mild symptoms. He's able to do the business of the American people from the residents, and that's what matters right now. Throat, a runny nose and a dry throat. I mean, that is not, it's not a fever. It's not a massive headache. It is a runny nose and a dry throat. We knew this was going to happen. As Dr. Jha said, when he joined me at the briefing in the briefing room not too long ago, he said this is everyone was at some point everyone's going to get COVID. What is important is to make sure that you get the treatment.
Is that it's inevitable that everyone is going to get COVID at some point. I'm wondering if you think that's a reasonable assumption for people to make about this, and also what does this say about the state of the pandemic and how much longer this is going to be a part of our lives in this way?
Yeah, so based on the CDC data, about 70+% of Americans have been infected.
It was under 15 minutes. I was with him in short amount of time. Just because I was with the president yesterday, you all saw me with the president, I am not considered a close contact. Go ahead, Jackie.
About the amount of time in sort of recent days and past weeks that we've seen him unmasked, shaking hands with people, hugging people, fist bumping, in close contact with crowds. In retrospect, was he too casual?
No. I mean, look, I look at this. We've had a protocol that I think has done a very good job protecting the president.